Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Wacky Wednesday, and it has definitely been one hell of a wacky freaking week. Anyway, my glasses are putting off a little. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't. I don't know what it is. Anyway, hope you guys are having an amazing week. And today I want to go over the murder of Robert Fraser. And yes, I'm talking right into my mic because I don't know why I did a recording a while ago and it was just like my face is really red today. I guess my blood pressure's up. Whatever. I think it'll be okay. So we're going to talk about Robert Fraser. He obviously was murdered. We actually went to Pine Log a year ago, matter of fact. And I didn't realize how close we actually were. And we were pretty damn close to where they had dumped his body. And I'm looking like I always have these on, and I know it's ridiculous, but I do. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. I want to read through some things, so I'm actually going to stop my camera. But you guys have an amazing rest of well, don't go anywhere, okay? Just don't go anywhere yet. And yeah, oh yeah, that's me. So I'm gonna play this video. Let's see if I can go back, and I need to share my screen. Duh, Barbie, that'd be all right. Present. Yep. Still trying to figure this out, guys. Still trying to figure it out. I got it. So anyway, actually, I'm not going to share the stream yet. Let me read you the time frame of his murder and give you a little history. I could have done that first, huh? So actually, Robert Fraser was a local to Panama City Beach. He was actually known by all of his family and friends to help people out. He would always help and pick up like hitchhikers on a regular. Okay. He was self-employed subcontractor. And the unique thing about him is he owned with it's not unique, but I think his was unique, his F-150, because it had extensive, heavy customizations done to it. So what I've read, and let me explain this. When I looked this up a year ago, I don't know. I obviously just did not look or read all the way down through like reports and stuff. But and I think in my video when I watched it a while ago is I said that he was the one that owned the restaurant. So his friend and wife, his friend's wife, owned a restaurant called Sassy Morgan's. Okay. It was a restaurant bar and grill. He helped out there all the time. So August 5th, 1996, Robert had been helping a friend, like I just said, who owned the restaurant and bar. When he left, he had promised to call his friend once he had got home, but he never called. Everyone knows back in 96, we had CCTV, was a surveillance cameras that we had back then. It's clearly not what we have now, the most sophisticated. And of course, some areas still now only have CCTV. Of course, they're obviously updated more, and you can clearly see people's faces, and you can zoom in on tag numbers, you can zoom in on their face, for Christ's sake. You can zoom in on a lot of stuff. But back then you couldn't, okay? And let me just say this. Another reason why I'm doing this is because this man's murder is still unsolved. I want to bring light and do what I can to bring light to try to get this murder solved. Hell, it may never be solved ever. Now, back in this time frame, we had 3 serial killers. I just don't think that these 3 serial killers would be able to take on this rugged, hefty man by themselves. Okay. And that's the reason why I don't feel like this was one of them. I just feel that it was a transient hitchhiker that, for me. So the day Robert vanished, he was helping a friend who owned the restaurant. And like I said a while ago, when he had left, he had promised to call them and let him know he got home. And based on surveillance footage, that would never happen. He never was he never made it home ever. This is a quote from his mother. Tell you to tell you the truth, I feel something terrible has happened to him. I know he would have called me if he was able to. Now, let me tell you a story. My daughter, our daughter, was little, 5 years old. Had to have been younger than that, probably 4, because she had not started pre-K. Oh, she was in pre-K, so she was 4. I'm at work. It's probably not something I want to hear, going to the restroom, whatever. And I get this vision of, because I knew exactly, clearly, what she had wore to school that day. Flashed in front of my face while she was falling and slipped and fell down the steps. What's wrong with big? I think it's just wore out. Sorry, you guys. Wore out from this weekend and traveling, and we laid Donnie's aunt to rest yesterday. No, Monday. Sorry, y'all. See, I get everything backwards because I'm so tired. Anyway, I immediately went and called her kindergarten, pre-K, daycare, whatever you want to call it. And I said, is my daughter okay? The lady that answered the phone, she said, yes, why? And I said, she fell. I know she fell. Is my daughter okay? She said, how did you know? If you are not a mom and never truly carried a child, you would never know. It is that mother's intuition. Something is wrong. And I'm not saying anything about this new bull crap research that's been going on for years. I don't care how many uteruses that you transplant, that person will never be able to feel what a true woman feels. That's all I'm going to say about that. But this mother knew something had happened. 3 weeks after Robert's he vanished, his truck was found in a parking lot of a condominium place here in Panama City Beach. One resident told the investigators that the truck had been there for more than 2 weeks. The investigator noted that the doors to the truck were locked and that the security alarm was disabled. Inside the truck, the investigators found blood inside the truck as well as on a sheet that had came from the condos where it was parked. There was also clay and dust on the truck tires and around the truck, leading investigators to believe that the truck had been driven on a dirt road recently. Now, in the video that we did a year ago, I did state, and there was some reports out there, that it took him a year for his body to be found. No, I was wrong. And y'all will see that video, so I'm going to go ahead and correct it now. December 4th, 1996, Robert's remains were found by a hunter at an illegal dump site in Pine Log State Forest. Not far. Clearly, it wasn't far from where we did our investigation. His body had been mummified, buried under only 18 inches of dirt. It was determined that he had died from a gunshot wound. The insect activity on his body suggested that he would have been dead for at least 24 hours prior to him being brutally murdered. Brutally murdered. I don't get how people can just throw a human being out like a piece of trash. This is Mr. Fraser, and this is where his body was found. Now I'm going to play you guys our investigation that we did a year ago. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys can hear stuff on here that we might not have heard through the necrophonic app. I hope you enjoy it.
Guys, so we're here in Pine Log
I do have to
State
remember
Park,
all the time to
and it's
share my
absolutely
screen.
gorgeous out here. We are also doing kind of like a investigation into an unsolved murder. Not that we're investigating the murder, but this man was back in '96 went missing, and they found his body dumped here in Pine Log State Park. It's still unsolved to this day. So it's over 30 something years ago that they still haven't solved this man's murder. And we just come out here just kind of do like, spirit box session. We're also going to lay right up here. We're going to lay some flowers down just to kind of pay our respects. I can't find anywhere to to be exact where his skeletal remains were found. So we're just gonna, pay our respects here shortly and let him know if there's anything he wants to say, or I know he's probably unrest. It's obviously he's going to be unrested, um, and it's sad that he, according to some of the stuff that I've read,
Like I
um,
said,
he did a lot and he helped a lot of people out.
yes, he did. And yes, I misspoke. I read other reports. So, but let's continue.
And his van actually was found in one of the apartment complexes not far from here. But they found the van, but it didn't find his body for over a year, and it was actually skeletal remains is all they found, and it was only the skull
Several
that was actually
reports
found.
actually stated that his skull was found and nothing else. But according to the police report, his body was mummified and his body was found.
This guy had a restaurant here in this city.
He did not have a restaurant. According to some reports, he did. But according to the police report, he actually helped his really good friends that owned the restaurant bar and grill.
As Dana said, that he helped out a lot of people
He
in the
definitely
area,
helped
fed
out a lot of
people,
people.
took care of them. And he was abducted, I guess, to a point. He was beaten severely, beaten to death, bludgeoned, and his body they just laid him out here. One of the
Discarded
pillars
him
of the
like a-
community, and
A
they just
hiker, found his skeletal remains.
There are some reports that said that he was beaten, but his final cause of death was shotgun.
some idiots uh, took advantage of him. So it's kind of sorry, but
And sad, very sad.
but it's a unsolved murder that no one has ever had much on. It's gone cold. So we're going to
Sorry, y'all can hear me trying to pair my.
see if he speaks and what we hear.
And Mr. Fraser, we're here to pay our respects to. Not sure exactly where your body was found, but we are.
And when we were doing
Here
this
to do that.
video, I felt the need
I don't know. You can just
and
kind of
felt it
feel
draw
the
on my
sadness
heart
actually
that
around
I
here.
needed to pay respects to this
And it
man.
might just be because I'm just sensitive to that stuff, but I don't know. But we're gonna see. We're gonna pay our respects. I know it says entrance right here, but we've been walking forever.
We're actually in a horse trail.
Yeah.
So we're going to go off. There's some people mounting up on their horses. They're probably going to come down through here. But we're going to go off the path here and walk here in the woods. But this is a beautiful place, not far from the beach, probably about 10 miles or so. But it's real quiet, peaceful.
Let me just say this. We sound like we're not in good health, but we really are. Honestly, it just sounds like we're not. I don't breathe heavy, but Donnie damn sure breathes heavy.
Area.
Always.
Now, let me see if I can get this right quick. Don't film me.
I'm not filming you, babe. Just showing the landscape. Beautiful day. About 62 degrees.
When we do this investigation and we use the Necrophonic app, if you guys hear anything that we didn't, please let us know. Because there was some things in this video and when we were doing this investigation I couldn't make out. So if you actually see it or hear it, I should say, please let us know in the comments below.
Real nice.
Yay! Finally.
So
All right.
we're going to do
I'm gonna lay these down for him. It's about the only thing that we actually could find, just to kind of pay our respects. They're pink because that's one of my favorite colors. So, Mr. Fraser, just want to know, are you here with us? Did y'all hear that? Yes.
Clearly, he said yes.
Mr. Fraser, how did you die? Mr. Fraser, do you know who murdered you? I do. My heart is racing now. Ooh.
The sad thing is, I really think he knew who murdered him.
My heart's not racing. I'm just gonna let it play because that was weird. We're really gonna have to go back and listen to that one.
Mr. Fraser,
We are sorry what
we
happened to
are
you.
sorry for what happened to you.
Hope-
Is there anything you'd like to say while we're here?
Behind you.
When he said behind you, I have never had chills like that. That was very creepy to me.
What's behind me?
Is right in here where you were left.
Yes.
So we're
Did you guys hear
we're
that?
close
Yeah.
to where his body
Ooh,
was
I got chills. I got chills. Yeah. Me too.
dumped. So we don't know exactly where, but off this path right here, it looks like that we are pretty close. He said behind us.
I'm gonna get on this other app and see if I can't get anything to come through on for the words. Ooh, I got chills. Real bad
This is-
chills.
Interesting. Interesting.
This one app I do not use anymore. Not that it was not accurate. However, I don't like it. The Necrophonic app, and there's another app that I use by Spirit Talkers that is so accurate. We did an investigation not long after my aunt had passed, and I know she came through just like this. I know he came through.
Which is cool.
Where the horse is gonna come down through here?
We're also, everyone, going to look for some lavender. It runs wild down here, grows like crazy.
Because lavender is my favorite. I love it.
Now, this is the app that we were on last night while we were at the gravesite. Looks kind of calm now. So it looks like it may climb, and then it.
If you haven't seen any of our from our videos from a year ago, please go back and watch them.
Goes back down again. Now it's climbing.
Mr. Fraser, just know that you can be at rest, and hopefully one day they will find who did this to you.
And they will bring them to justice.
See if we can get some reverb on there. That sounded like somebody was walking up on us.
Mr. Fraser, are you here with us?
There were so many noises. And yes, I know we're in a forest. We have not far from where we were was 79. But when I tell you it was quiet, you could hear the rustling of the leaves and somebody walking, like walking on dead leaves.
Nearby. You get that feeling like
So
you're
he's
being
like totally
watched.
watching you. Yes.
But we don't see anyone. But you get that feeling, that you're not the only one here.
If you've ever done an investigation, you know what we're talking about.
Mr. Fraser, is there other ones that are? There's other people that are here too, aren't there? Or other spirits? Let me turn that on.
How many of you are there here with us today?
I keep hearing stuff behind us. Two.
Mr. Fraser, who is with you here?
Nobody? Well, somebody's here because I can feel them and they keep. Let's walk down this way a little bit. I keep hearing something like behind us walking up.
You'll see in a minute when
But
I say
as everyone can see,
peripheral.
I mean, if you like
Out of
nature
the corner
like
of my
we do,
eye, peripheral vision.
get out and see this. It's a good thing you get out of the house. And we need to walk. We went and ate breakfast at a place we enjoy. And it's good to get out and do some exercises. Don't fall, dear.
And let me just say this. I am a big klutz. I trip on damn air, okay? So that's the reason why he said, don't fall.
We're gonna get a lot of interference with the highway right there. So is there someone that's following us right now besides Mr. Fraser? That was
Yes.
plain as day.
Yes. Well, who are you? What's your name?
Kim.
Kim. So there is Mr. Fraser and Kim are here.
I'm not sure now if it said
Kim,
him or
why are
him.
you here? What happened to you?
Blood. I just heard blood.
I didn't know.
Did you guys hear that? I heard blood. So is the blood from Mr. Fraser or from this other person that is actually coming through? Y'all let me know in the comments below.
I didn't get it. Blood. Did you hear blood?
Kim, did someone murder you and leave you here?
I don't know what I just did. And I hope you guys can bear with me because I know that you guys just heard that it said they did. Why in the world I just stopped that? I don't know. My apologies. It said they did. Yes.
God, that was plain as day. Yes.
Did y'all hear that?
Did
gonna go
Kim
back.
work with
Let me
you
go
at your
back, okay.
restaurant?
I'm going to go back just a few minutes.
No.
No. Mr. Fraser, do you know Kim? Do you know who she is?
God, that was plain as day. Yes.
Did you hear that?
Did
She said
Kim
she-
work with you at your
she said
restaurant?
yes.
No.
No.
She didn't
Was she a
work
customer
with.
at your restaurant? Did she come in a lot and eat?
What is it? Woo! I got chills just then. Hello?
Kim, are you nearby?
Hello? Yeah, I'm probably thinking, what in the heck is she saying hello? But I keep hearing something.
Because I kept hearing a lot of stuff. If you've ever done one of these investigations, you will know.
Kim, are you close to us?
Yes. Okay. Well,
She said she was close.
okay. Well, y'all, we're going to kind of cut this a little short. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just got a really bad vibe, and I'm ready to go because this is just creepy as crap. I could not do this at night, even though I would love to come here at night.
It would be awesome at night. But I
Maybe
mean, you
dusk?
really don't know what you're going to run up on. This is a wooded area. There may be animals out here at
Bear,
night.
black bear.
You know, this is some bear country down here. Coyotes. Could be some wolves in the area. You never know.
Kim, are you the one that just poked your head out from around that tree, out of the corner of my
Remember
eye?
what I just said?
I noticed you. Yeah.
They will do at times. They will make themselves present. But if you're not looking, or you catch something in the corner of your eye, you catch something moving. I mean, you start seeing things move, or you
It's
start
not. I
seeing
mean,
things
obviously, you
that
can
are
see
just
out
not.
through here that it wouldn't be hard if they wanted you to see them. If you know,
If you
I don't know, if you don't
believe,
believe in it, probably might not be able to see it, or but a lot of times people that don't believe actually see stuff that makes them believe that there is afterlife. There's spirits out here, and a lot of them are unrest. And I just saw something else out there, and I'm shaking like, oh my god. All right, guys, we will see you guys. We're gonna do another video. Not sure when. We would like to take you guys on an adventure with the Scaranoia app. We started to do that last night, and I don't know what happened, but we couldn't pull off the side of the highway. Even though when we come down through here during the day, I was like, oh God, there's no telling what was over there. But we're actually going to do another adventure. I'm not sure when, but did you hear that hay?
You can hear things.
we heard that with nothing on. Clear as day. I just don't. Let me just say this. With everything going on, YouTube, the world, no matter what, we should bring light to unsolved murders, the ones that have gone on before us. Also, with that being said, you still have your parents here. Hug them. Tell them you love them every day. Don't take 1 minute for granted. Not 1 minute. Because you never know when you will not get to see them again. Whether it's your parents, grandparents, or your children. This man was thrown out like a piece of trash. A piece of trash. This man right here. For what? Probably a few dollars. Always tell your kids you love them. Always tell your parents you love them, because you actually never know when your time is up. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their week. An amazing Wednesday. And this is a wacky Wednesday, because this week has been really wacky. Between having to lay Donnie's aunt to rest and some health news that we got from him or about him, everything that's going on in this particular genre, this particular community, with someone's mom. There shouldn't be anybody on here that doesn't tell their mom that they love them every day. Hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your week and your weekend. And I hope you guys are enjoying these videos on true crime. Until next time, stay salty.